Welcome everybody. Let's take a look at the market. This is the daily chart. We'll start with the Dow Jones Transportation. Yeah, down day today. So had this nice run up here for the last at least 2 weeks, looks like. And just going positive momentum here. Looks like officially probably yesterday. Let's see, let me look. Yeah, yesterday officially positive momentum. And, I don't think this is quite done. I think we just have a down day here. Maybe a couple down days, it'll go up again a little bit more. I think this is probably not quite finished here. Okay, let's go look at the Russell 2000. Almost identical to the Dow Jones Transportation, yeah. Little down day. This is still negative momentum, just a little bit here. And maybe it goes a little higher. But this thing may be run out of, see, the Russell 2000 has that look like it wants to run out of gas. So a little bit different look than, just because of where momentum is. A little bit different than the transportation. Okay, let's take a quick peek at the NASDAQ. Basically a flat day, right? Today was just a flat day there. Opened at 19,736, closed at 19,719, so closed a little bit down. And this one's still quite a bit negative here on momentum on the daily chart. Oh, got to get rid of this. Let me go daily. Yeah, October 16th is a cycle out there. Okay, but still negative here on momentum. This thing could definitely run out of gas. The NASDAQ has that look like it could potentially run out of gas and start rolling over. Okay. Let's look at, I want to look at the Nike 225, sorry, Nike 225, Japan's market. Yeah, same thing as the rest, down. But this one is super negative, still way down here, negative momentum. And this one's probably going to fail pretty hard and come down more. So unlike the other indices that maybe they continue to go up, this one I don't think has a chance of doing that. I think it's going to fail. I don't think it's going to get too much higher because just the way this looks right here. Negative momentum is still way down here. This is already sitting up here at the top. Looking very vulnerable. Okay, let's go look at the Japanese yen. Very strong, very bullish. Yep, momentum is still way up here. And this is getting the second breath, as they say here, and it's going to go even higher. Okay. Let's take a look at, I want to look just real quick at the euro dollar. That's the euro, look at that. Off to the moon. Okay. That one's up, just going. Cycle low out here at September 22nd, and then another one October 7th. So that thing's on fire. This could run out of gas a little bit up here, but maybe not. Looking very strong. The Japanese yen though is on fire, and I think it's got quite a bit of room to run. Whereas this, maybe it's gonna kind of hard to say what it's gonna do. Getting a little peaky. Okay, now we all know we're gonna look at next the U.S. dollar as it's probably getting crushed. Crushed. Okay, it's approaching 101. And as I said yesterday, and I'll continue to say, I think the U.S. dollar is going to go below 100 bucks for the first time in probably a few 2 years. Going to go below 100 bucks. Looking really bad. All right. Let's take a quick look at gold. You know, if you didn't join me this morning for the Twitter stream, you should have. It was pretty good. I'm doing the Twitter stream live in the mornings from 7 to 8 o'clock Central Time here in Texas. So if you're up, which you should be, come join me. And I'll talk about trade setups. This morning, we looked at crude oil. I thought had a good possibility coming up. All right. Gold. My goodness. Look at this thing. On fire. Okay, could see a little pullback here for just a couple days, 2, 3, 4 days as we get close to this little cycle low. So there might be a little dippy do here. The gold is very strong momentum. Wow. Okay, but this is pretty late in the cycle. Since the cycle low is projected for the 26th, we're already on the 20th. Yeah, the pullback might just be just a few days worth of pullback, and then it could go up again. Can you believe gold's almost at 2,600? 2570 is the all-time high. Gold is on fire, and it's been that way for quite a while. Look at it back here. It was $1,800. $1,800 just back here less than a year ago. It's gone up. Look at this. About $800 almost, maybe $700. Amazing. Huge. And gold's probably going to continue to take off. I could, oh my gosh, gold, and what, gold could go to 3,000. With the way the economy is, yikes. And if Camel Toe Harris gets in there, oh, you can bet gold's going to go to the moon. See, the markets tell the truth, okay? They just tell the truth, no matter how much BS you hear in campaigns. Yeah, $35 trillion in debt, and we're going to give $25 price gouging cuts. Some little conjured up way to help Americans. Let me just get this straight. Let's see, where would the $25,000 come from to help Americans? I wonder where that would come from. Let's think about that for a second. Let's see, does money grow on trees? No. So where would Camel Toe Harris get the $25,000 to give Americans to buy their first home? Oh, that's right, it would come from us. Because the people are the nation, right? Without people, you don't have a nation. You just have a piece of land with nobody on it. Right? America is America because there's people in it. So the $25,000 that she thinks is going to just be like fall from trees is going to hurt us, right? Because it's going to add to the national debt. So what she's proposing is print more money, give it to the American people, devalue the dollar, and make everything even worse than it already is. Thank you. You already had 4 years to do that, and you didn't get it right during those 4 years. Why should we trust you now? Oh my gosh, this woman. What a dingbat. But you know, people vote for her because you know what that is, right? Remember the Obama days, free mobile phones? People voted for them because they got free mobile phones. But of course, the mobile phones weren't free. The mobile phones were tacked onto the national debt because money doesn't grow on frickin' trees. See, a working nation is a healthy nation. A hand me out, give me free crap nation, that's a nation in decline. Anyways, don't expect left-leaning people to figure that one out. Gold's going to continue to be on fire. Let's take a look now at, we take a look at crude oil. Why not? I'm on a roll. Okay, so that default. I don't know what that is. We're going to get rid of it. It's definitely not right. Okay, here's the cycles I set up this morning during the Twitter stream this morning. So I looked at crude oil, and guess what? Crude oil, it doesn't look healthy. It's got negative momentum going on here, and if we get this little bouncy bounce, I think it's not going to get too high, and it's going to fail again probably. Okay. Next cycle lows out there September 30th. And it's already failing on the left-hand side of this cycle. That's a huge indicator that this is very weak. When you see stuff like that going on, that's usually an indication that the product's going to continue to decline. Okay. From 30s, we scooted over there a little bit. Yeah. So my best estimation is we're going to see something like that. I mean, it could get up into higher. Okay, but I think it's still going to fail. Okay. So crude oil looks like a short side trade to me. You just look at this. Lower low. All right, there was a low there. I mean, a high there. Lower high. Okay, and this low was slightly lower than that low. And it looks like this one is going to go lower than this one. So we're seeing a kind of a step down. Now, these two are very close, so that's maybe not true. Technically, this was the high over here, I guess, for this cycle. But it looks like to me things are headed that way. Okay? That's what's happening there, I believe. So for those who want to trade crude oil, I think there's going to be a setup for a short side. I don't think it's right now. I'd maybe wait for this to do a little bouncy bounce, then short side. So, you know, you could be a little patient in here for a few days or a couple of weeks or week or two, and then start formulating your plan. Okay, let's look at the S&P 500. And of course, we're going to look at the futures. Today, no surprise there. Another indice that's a little bit down today. So a small little down day. And this is what we call like still partially negative momentum. Yeah, one line in the positive, one line negative. The market looks a little bit weak here. This S&P 500 product looks a little weak to me. And I think it's probably going to fail here. It's still possible to reach all-time highs, 5,700, but you know, just looking like it's going to run out of gas and start doing one of these deals. Okay, that's what I think is probably going to happen here. And this goes all the way out to November 8th, for those who want to know that cycle low. But this has been a very strong run here, amazingly bullish. Guaranteed this got much higher than most people thought it was going to. Let's go look at the intraday charts. Where were the trades of the day? Okay, here we are on the 5-minute chart for the S&P 500 futures. Now this morning I was up and doing the stream on Twitter, and I said, you know, I'd wait for this to come down and bounce because it's not really a good idea to short when it's already below this line and negative momentum was starting to go negative. I said it's better to wait for this to bounce. Maybe it doesn't get all the way to the top, maybe it does, and then short it. Well, bango, that was exactly the right call. And here was the Get Us Plus indicator that came in at 9:05. So you had to wait this out. That's exactly what I said this morning. You know, this was declining. I said, you know, it's better to wait for this to do the bouncy bounce thing and then short it. And that forecast is exactly what happened. Look at this right there at 9:05. We get the Get Us Plus indicator. You get the signal and bombs away. Okay, happened again in the afternoon over here. Look at that. At 125. You know, it's not necessarily a bad thing to take the trade right there at 7:20 in the morning. It's just that with the SMI being so low, you really got to be careful about how long you stay in the trade. Like that's not optimal since the SMI is already most of the way down. Okay, this is optimal. The SMI is really high. Yes, momentum was positive here, but you just get that sense that once you had that big red candlestick and then it start getting this next big red candlestick, you know you're in that trade. So to me, you know, even if you're super cautious, you got in at 56.35 and you ran it pretty much down into this. So probably more like 56.17 or 18. Okay. So 15, Yeah, about 17 or 18 points right here. We'll call it 17 to be conservative. 17 points right here, guys. 15, yeah, 16, 17, yeah, that's reasonable. Well, maybe not. Yeah, 20 points. Yeah, I wouldn't call it 20 points. You probably wouldn't get all 20 points here. But, you could have got in a little higher there. So 17 seems pretty reasonable to me for the amount of profit. I mean, we already know, divide by 2 here for your dollars, right? $850. Really nice. And then you had another opportunity right here. Sweet. Let me take a look at the 15-minute chart. Let's see. No, we don't need to look at that. Everything was on the 5-minute chart here today. I'm just looking across the office. There really wasn't anything too spectacular on the 15-minute chart. But, we'll take a look at it. There's something on there maybe that's worth talking about. So you got this signal here at 8:15 in the morning. And, of course, it made a big run up and then it came down. I wouldn't use this chart specifically to make this trade. The 5-minute chart was the one that really got you in the trade. Okay, but before I took my trade on the 5-minute chart, I come and look at the 15-minute chart. And why do I want to do that? Because I can see, look, momentum's going down. Momentum's negative here. I can see it's making its way down, right? It's going to cross over and go negative. That's helpful. That gives you confidence, okay? So you're not just looking just at the 5-minute momentum. You're going to look at the 15-minute chart's momentum as well. All right, so pretty nice there. That was a trade of the day on the 5-minute chart. Big money right there. And there was a little bit in the afternoon too, probably another $300 or $400 in the afternoon. So you're looking at over $1,000 in profit on the E-mini and probably $100 to $125 on the micro. Okay, so super nice. Tomorrow is Wednesday, I believe. I will be streaming in the morning, so join me. I'm going to be on Twitch from 7 o'clock to 8 o'clock in the morning. Yep. I'll do it again on Friday. Thursday, I got something else going on, so I won't be streaming Thursday morning. But all the rest of this week through Friday, except for Thursday, I'll be streaming live on Twitch from 7 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock in the morning, okay? And we'll just talk about basic trade setups I see. I'll probably go through almost all the same products you see me going through here, but we'll be doing it, live while the market's doing its thing, pre-market. Okay, and this morning, like I said, crude oil looked like a trade's coming up in the next few days or maybe the next couple of weeks. And I also said that the S&P 500 looked like it was going to be a short side trade as long as you were patient for it once the opening bell happened. And sure enough, that's what happened. Okay, so that should be super helpful to a lot of you traders. So join me on Twitch, which, I'll see how long I'm going to do this. If more people watch the Twitch stream, then I'll continue doing the Twitch streams in the morning. Right, so just one more thing added to the value for the membership. Membership is $7.99, guys and gals. So if you haven't joined, you should join. Okay, you get nightly emails, 5 different charts in the nightly email. Okay, you get the streaming charts live, the S&P 500 streaming charts live. It looks like the one is in front of you right now. You get the 5-minute, the 15-minute, 1-hour live streaming charts. You get the live gold streaming charts included in the membership. Okay. So there's a lot going on for the membership. There's premium symbols on the Discord server that you can look at every day, Monday through Thursday. Put premium symbols in the premium symbols channel. All right. And there's alerts. There's alerts that come from the S&P 500 chart whenever they get us plus indicator. Whenever this indicator right here signals that there might be a trade, it sends an alert to the Discord server. So you can just turn notifications on your Discord app to get those alerts. Very handy. Okay. So there's a lot of value for the $7.99. So, join, as I think it should be obvious by now. The chances of you making your money back to pay for the membership is pretty good, yeah. Probably going to make more than enough money to cover the membership. The membership link is in the description below this video. So click on that. Make sure you read the instructions before you do it. Okay. And then join. Come on the server. I think that pretty much covers it. Today was an awesome day. Plenty of opportunity in the market. The indices look a little bit vulnerable right now. Everything is still bullish, but we're going to keep an eye on it. The markets, the indices especially, might start running out of gas here. All right, that's it for today. Hope everybody had a good one. God bless everybody. We'll talk to you all real soon again next time.